And in the locker room, each guy has been going over and through his own routine to get ready. But once they take the floor, they're one single unit. It's Saturday night and live on 2K Sports. We've got the excitement of the NBA for you tonight. With Doris Burke, Greg Anthony, and Hall of Famer David Aldridge, I'm Kevin Harlan. And our special guest at the front, hey Shams, the Heat seem to always be in that area of making a big move, thinking about it. Hornets making a change here. Green's checked in, and timeout is called by Charles Lee. Looking for a breather, and maybe just one or two things to talk about. Hearing scouts talk about MP before the draft, the one concern they had was his hesitation to take over games himself.
And I think that's just how MP is wired, right? He's always been a team-first player, even if that means sacrificing his own shot a bit too often.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
On the court for the Heat, we've got Jaime Jaquez. Rozier's out there with MP. Then it's Butler, and it's Love in at the center, filling out the middle.
And, Kevin, they need to be consistent with their effort on the boards. You look at the box score, and they're at a definite disadvantage.
Miller, the pass to Bridges. And it's Miami with the rebound.
I think he's got to settle down because right now it feels like he's rushing, like he's forcing some shots. This quarter he has been completely bothered.
With a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, the new leadership in Charlotte has made it clear that it's not going in for quick fixes. The goal is sustained success, building with youth and development. Call it roster flexibility or a blank slate. But with some promising young players and more health, there's nowhere to go but up. Kevin?
Health is huge. That's the hope. Hey, David, thank you. Miller against Rozier. Shots good by Miller. Miller's got 12 points in the game.
And with his diverse game and 6'9" frame, Brandon Miller can score in bunches. And on nights like tonight, it's really hard to get someone to match up with him.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Pass to Bridges. 35 seconds left here in the opening quarter. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot two at the free throw line.
First personal foul.
That one on Jaquez.
Miles.
For the past decade that you've been a major player in the NBA, it's been LeBron's league, it's been Curry's league. Who else is going to take over this league, you think, coming up around the corner?
Given the NBA Finals we just had, have to throw in Jason Tatum, Jaylen Brown, and Luka Doncic into the fold as far as faces of the NBA. But Nikola Jokic is so good. He will be one of the guys for a while. Giannis Antetokounmpo, you have to mention him as well. But ultimately, you have to also keep an eye on Victor Wembanyama, the way that Victor Wembanyama could take over the league. And already, so early, was so special. Victor Wembanyama is someone to keep an eye on.
Okay, they just passed a note down to me, our gang here. What about Anthony Edwards at Minnesota? He's another one, right? Young American player who is really making an impact.
Anthony Edwards, Devin Booker, you have to consider those two as well. And it's special, the crop of young players that we have coming up in this league. One of them is sure to emerge as this generation's, whether you want to call it Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant, LeBron James, there will be a face out of this crop.
And we cannot wait. On the court for the Heat, we've got Tyler Hero. Edwards is out there with Richardson. Then it's Bam Adebayo. And it's Jaquez in at the 4 slot. Such a wide open look. Ball's got 4 points in the quarter.
This guy is always ready to shoot the three. LaMelo's so confident from distance.
And we saw some players banged up down the stretch. last season, Shams.
I'm told that there was a focus on maybe allowing some more flexibility in physicality. It definitely upped the intensity some, and I think that's what the fans want, but there are going to be some trade-offs, and that includes free throw rates, that includes game time, and in the long haul, adding some more physicality and adding some more attention to detail defensively and allowing defenders to play more and defend more. That should be good for the game.
Yeah, those were good trends, I would agree. And the ball goes out of bounds. As touched by MP.
Listen, turnovers happen. You've got to move on to the next play.
Miles Bridges, he's checked in for the Hornets. Miller comes in for Josh Green. Butler, he's checked in for the Heat. Outside Williams. Pass the ball. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo.
Boy, the wheels have definitely fallen off in this quarter. He cannot buy one.
Yep, that one goes.
This offense just continues to impress.
And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for the Hornets. They trail by 11. Trains the three-pointer. Ball's got 12 points in the game.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
Butler finds MP. And the influx of international players continues to just fill these rosters in the NBA. And Shams, it has truly become a global league.
It's truly a beautiful thing, right, Kevin? We want sports to bring people together, to really galvanize communities, no matter your ethnicity, no matter your gender, anything. And now I really feel we're breaking down a lot of barriers in the world.
And think, 3 of the top, 5-6 players, we got Doncic. We've got Porzingis, of course, who was such a nice player, but Antetokounmpo and Jokic. I mean, the names go on and on of key contributors to winning teams.
You have to make a case that the world team against the U.S. team, if they were ever stacked against each other, that would be a heck of a game.
Well, you and I would pay for the ticket, wouldn't we? I would pay to watch that.
I'm willing and able to pay immediately, Kevin. Sign me up. When are we going?
I hope soon. 2 minutes. The 3 from MP. Good, and Butler gets the assist. MP's got the lead up to 13 now for the Heat.
Gotta contest MP from out there. He is more than capable from 3.
And timeout is called by Charles Lee. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. And now let's have a look at the teams that were last year's best from the free throw line. The Heat in 5th.
Collectively, they had an amazing year at the free throw line. Sometimes free throw shooting can be contagious, and it seemed like everyone on their team had the hot hand.
On the wing, Bridges. Marquez defending. Bridges kicks the ball. Hits the three-point bomb. Ball's got 15.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooting.
Here's MP. It's MP muscling his way for 2.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys.
And Shams, what an absolute delight it has been having you courtside with all of us tonight. Thank you so much for taking time to join us. It has been a true pleasure.
Thanks so much for the invite. I can't wait to do it again sometime. I'm honored. I'm privileged.
Oh, we are going to hold you to that. Thank you again. Always so much fun to have Shams join us. No one with a better pulse on the NBA.
Man, Shams is always the first guy to know about the big moves around the NBA. Love hearing what he has to say.
Here's MP. The rebound by LaMelo Ball. Hornets trail by 10. Launches a 3. It's Adebayo with the rebound. Adebayo's got 6 rebounds in the game.
Yeah, and a dangerous trend here as they're starting to live and die with outside jump.
And it's Williams finishing it off.
LaMelo Ball loves creating for his team. I love the look right there. Just so easy to play with.
And here's Edwards. His last outing, 16 points for him. And stolen by Williams. And so it's MP making things happen for the Heat. What a quarter that saw them generate a great comeback effort and are now out in front with momentum behind them. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here.
Hey everybody, halftime is upon us and the scoreboard showing a deficit for the Charlotte Hornets.
They've been shot out of the gym. Even when they do extend their defense, it doesn't matter. I don't know what the remedy is.
And changing it up, my favorite segment, social media. Thanks for joining us. Now let's
And happy you could join us. We've got checked in for Miller. Nikola Jovic is checked in for Miami. MP comes in for Richardson. Hornets trail by 14. We've got Ball. Miles Bridges is out there with Green. Then it's Trey Mann. And it's Williams at center. So that's the Hornets 5. And we see, as in baseball doors, the introduction of the pitch timer to increase the pace of play. Do you think the NBA is taking notice of that?
What I know, Kevin, unequivocally is the NBA is in a constant state of monitoring its product and how can it make it more fan-friendly. The only criticism to me that's redundant is the pace of reviews, and the league is trying to streamline that to the best of their ability.
The Heat leading by 17. Edwards looking it over. Hero gets a screen from Edwards. Hero no good.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
Ball no good.
And he has been ice cold from beyond the arc here since halftime, and he continues yet to fire away. He has got to tone it down if he wants to help his team.
Adebayo with a screen on Bridges. It's good. Edwards got 19 points.
The MP doing a great job letting the play develop, making the defense pick their poison.
Outside, Green. Ball from long range. Miami grabs the miss. Adebayo's got 11 rebounds in the game. And Dwayne Wade is the first Heat player to be honored with a statue.
3 points.
And Greg, that's pretty significant for a very successful franchise.
And Kevin, well deserved, right? D-Wade, the best player in franchise history. He helped bring 3 championships to the city. Plus, he's already got a street named after him.
Butler finds Edwards. Adebayo with a screen for Edwards. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got 9 rebounds now tonight. Green against Butler. For 3, Bridges. Miami grabs the miss.
I'll tell you, this has not been his game, and he's making it worse with shot selection like that.
Kicks it out to Hero. Off target from outside. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for Charlotte. They'll be playing host to Toronto for the next one. And that's game 2 of this string of 4 games played at home. Here's Mann. He's got 9. To the paint, and they get it. Oh, and the jam by Williams.
How good a playmaker are we watching? Always leading, always trying to create for others.
MP passes to Jovic. Here's Butler. And the layup is good. Butler's got 11 points.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
It's stolen by Edwards. Driving to the basket. And Edwards slams it in.
Excellent read by MP there. Just takes advantage of the opening.
Well, the Hornets shooting just 33% in the second half so far. They need to look at more high-quality shots. Ball from long range. Good on the three-point shot. Ball's got a pair of threes now here in the third for the Hornets.
Well, individually, he is doing everything he can in this 12-minute session, but he's just not getting enough help.
And that one, good.
MP. showing he's willing to engage the contact in the painted area. Overcome the challenges, young sir.
There's Ball with the three. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. Adebayo's got rebound number 13 for him here tonight. There's Hero with the three. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Butler's got 6 assists now in the game. Ball from long range. And so it's the Miami Heat ahead by 26 points as we get ready for the break. Let's listen in on what Eric Spoelstra had to say to his...
Trust each other. Let's get that ball moving. Right? Ball.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. On the floor for Miami starting the fourth. Adebayo is the big man with Butler sliding in at the 4. Hero out there with Edwards, and it's Richardson in at the small forward position. Shoots the 3. Here's Adebayo. And another one in the scoring column for him. He's 7 of 10 from the field.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Pass to Williams. Back to Ball. And here's Green outside. And it's Miami with the rebound. Now, here's MP. 60 seconds off the clock here in the fourth. And there it is for him. MP's got 11 points here in just the second half.
Wow, look at the creativity from that young man. MP putting on a show with the handle.
Ball with a wide open look. Nailed from three-point land.
What an exhibition he's putting on today. This is about as hot as you can get.
MP kicks to Adebayo. Good, and the assist goes to MP. Adebayo's got 5 points now this quarter.
Well, he had trouble making shots in the first period, but rounding into himself here in the second.
2 open that time, made it look too easy. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Miami.
All game long, they've had active hands and really out in the passing lanes. And that aggression on defense has resulted in a ton of steals.
They've also been scoring on the break with how difficult it is to get buckets in the half court. Anytime you can push the ball in transition for easy ones, that's big time.
Looking at the Hornets, Greg, they're still in pursuit of their first trip to the NBA Finals.
And, Kevin, I hope it happens soon because their fan base deserves it. They've stuck with this team through some difficult years. It's about time they get rewarded.
Trey Mann, he's checked in for the Hornets. And Miami also making a switch. Jaime Jaquez, he's checked in for Josh Richardson. Edwards kicks to Hero. Pass to Adebayo. Over Ball. The shot by Adebayo, no good.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Green, the pass to Mann. Back to Green. Williams finds Richards. Green, bounce pass. Butler with the steal. Here's MP, and the dunk by MP.
Well, that's quick hands and a quick mind by Jimmy Butler. Creates the turnover, gets right out in transition.
And the foul called on Edwards. That's foul number 2 for him. When you played, Greg, the offseason was more of a dead period for the league. Not anymore. They want to make it year-round. Every month, something's going on.
Kevin, I love Vegas Summer League. It's given us some extra hoops. It's created a ton of excitement for the future. And also the trades and signings. The NBA is a 12-month-a-year league.
Here's Edwards. The Hornets pull it in. Ball's got his 6th rebound on the night. Outside, Martin. Here's Mann. He's covered by Hero. And it's Martin missing.
Boy, if you're going up against this guy in this close a range, you've got to defend with everything you've got. A tremendous job defensively.
He had a nice open look right there. MP's got 16 here in the second half.
Now, this is what we want from MP. Night after night, an energetic performance on the offensive end.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Ball from long range. Buries the long-range jumper. Ball's got 40 points.
Well, this quarter has been all about this guy. He is trying to close the gap in the score.
Edwards drops in the layup for 2.
A great sign for MP in his career, the ability to convert in traffic.
Man up top. Outside Martin. Pass to Richards. It's a nice pass in here by Charlotte. Williams kicks to Martin. Shot clock at 5. Charlotte needs to get a shot up. Ball no good.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Love outside. Love with the screen for MP. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
Catching up on the changes for Charlotte. Mark Williams is checked in for Nick Richards. Miles Bridges comes in for Williams. And Miller subbed in for Martin.
I tell you, the ability to act quickly, to get your shot up as soon as you make the catch, that's beautifully done by Bridges.
MP passes to Adebayo. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. And a miss there on the triple. Charlotte has gone 4-7 with the long ball here in the fourth quarter. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. One thing about LaMelo Ball, he can really take over at times, Greg, when he's healthy and playing well.
And a lot of that is just his feel for the game. He processes quickly and then has the talent to execute. It's pretty hard to stop him when he's in the flow.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for Miami.
And guys, the fast break was run, I thought, beautifully all night by these guys. I think that was a big part of their success.
Yeah, they definitely ran the break well. A big advantage in that category, and they continually put pressure on the defense.
And so with this, they'll end up with their second win on the year.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for MP.
I think his steals tell the story. This guy was a disruptive force, and I don't think you can underestimate how important it is for a team to have someone in that role.
LaMelo Ball came in like a storm into this NBA, Doris, but hasn't been able to stay healthy since.
It's so true, Kevin, and that's unfortunate because the skill is apparent every time he plays. He's a game changer with his size and his playmaking. The NBA is better off because of the flair and the style he brings when he is healthy.
Love kicks to Hero. Love with the screen on Miller. MP passes to Love. The 3 from MP. Tipped away. Love against Miller. To the middle. Here's Bridges. And the basket good. A bank shot that time.
Miles Bridges has steadily built an offensive arsenal that is so impressive. Doesn't matter what the defense sends at him, he finds a way to score it.
Edwards, good.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
And so Miami takes this one by